What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be playing Pokemon Emerald, and I'm going to do a live playthrough showing you what I do to make sure I prepare for Norman and Wattson so that you can beat them very easily. I pretty much use this strategy every single time that I play through the game. Let me fix my sound though. Turn my volume down. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start a brand new game, show you the strategies that you can use without using Mudkip. That's the key. Is everyone likes to get Mudkip in the game because you get Swampert, and Swampert is a beautiful dual type that helps you dominate throughout the game. But you know, one day I sat back and I thought about what about the other ways that Nintendo wanted you to get through the game. Like, was this the only way that you would get through without having a hard time? So I decided to come up with my own little strategies for ways to make the game a little bit easier for myself, no matter which starter you choose, and you could basically get through the game without picking any particular starter. Is what I'm going to show you here. And so we're going to go ahead and do our thing. I think she wants me to set the clock. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock right now. Alright. Here, let's do this. Okay, we set our clock. And I'm going to make some changes to the settings here. I want this to move fast. The battle scene is going to be set to set. It's just a preference for how I like to play. And then we're going to back out. Go ahead and save, even though don't really need it. Alright. And we're just doing the basic stuff where we talk through the game. And as I go through most of the areas, I'll grind just a little bit. I'm not going to try to train too much that will, you know, make the game a little bit boring. There will be times where I won't be saying much because this is going to be a long live stream, and so there's probably not going to be saying a lot through certain parts of the game. Most of it will be me explaining the strategy for how I do everything. And so right now nothing's happening. I can't even remember where we go. Is this where we go to the bag or not yet? Oh yeah, she asked me to go see what's happening. Okay. And so let's just take this Torchic here. It's gonna make the first gym even harder too, because we're gonna need something else to get through the first gym. If we took the grass starter, it would have been way easier to get through the first gym, obviously, since it's a rock type. And yes, you still can get through the game with Torchic as your starter. They made sure to give him the right move so you don't get completely stonewalled, but it's just not a good idea to try to use Torchic for getting through that first gym. So let's go talk to mom real quick, and then she tells me to rest. Okay, now I'll go take care. And yeah, Torchic's not going to be our best bet, but we'll grab a little bit of experience along the way, so we can be at least level 7, I believe, by the time we get to this next part up to the top. Alright, we get the scratch. We may use a Puchaina. One of the Puchainas that I like to catch is the one that has the runaway ability, and I put that in the front of my party, and I'd actually use it, so that way I can, it's almost like guaranteeing you're going to be able to get away from the wild battles. Alright, so we're going to get to level 7 before we fight her. Let's just do that. Alright, one more fight, and then we're going to go heal at the Pokemon Center. And then we'll fight our rival May. Even though it's not like you necessarily need to do this, but Every little piece of EV points does matter as you're raising your Pokemon throughout the game. Alright, so we got the level 7, gain focused energy. That's good for one-shot builds if you want to sweep a whole team of people. You can use it for gym battles. We actually may do that on the second gym. So I'll show you my strategy there, where focus energy is one of my main strategies to get through that, but we're not there yet. So here we go. We're fighting the Mudkip. Mudkip, just a great Pokemon overall. Solid offensive and defensive stats. Great typing. Boom, and that puts us at level 8. All right, and then we're gonna go back to the lab. All right, she's telling me to hurry home, like she didn't see me walking back here with her. All right, so we walk back. Professor Birch is going to get us that Pokédex. Send us on our way. All right, and I got my Pokeballs. Then, so yeah, we're getting to that point where we can go ahead and start training, catching, moving forward. All right, great. Mom, I'm leaving. All right, first one we run into is a Puchaina. We're gonna catch it even though it's level 2. All right, so that's the Puchaina. Let's see what's his ability. Yeah, he's the runaway type, so that's perfect. That's one good thing. Puchaina's the runaway. All right, and then we look up here. You got a Zigzagoon. All right, and just keep going. Sometimes you can get a Ralts, usually in this area. Okay, so that's another Puchaina. We'll just go ahead and get the experience here. We're gonna look for one more Pokemon in the grass before we move on. Wurmple. Yeah, I'm gonna handicap myself a little bit in this beginning portion just to see what it's like. Let's catch the Wurmple. All right, so we got our first 3 Pokemon. We're gonna take a look at the abilities too, even though they're probably not gonna have anything really interesting, but we'll take a look. Okay. Alright, Zigzagoon may pick up items, which is actually useful in my party. Prevents added effects of attacks. Shield does. So the Puchaina is good for just when we need to get out of wild fights, to be honest. We'll go ahead and re-up on some Pokeballs. There we go. Alright, so we got enough Pokeballs set for a good while. And right now we're just gonna let the Torchic grab all the experience. I don't feel like grinding any of these specific Pokemon yet. Alright, we just want to get to the town where we can speak to Norman, which, like I said in this video, is going to be one of the gym leaders we're going to be targeting, making sure that we're prepared for it. It's very easy to get prepared for Norman, believe it or not. They give you all the tools. They give you every single thing you need. You don't even have to try hard. Alright, so Torchic. Alright, here we go. Alright, Tailo. We really want one of these. Tailo is definitely one of the best Pokemon you could get in the beginning of the game. If you're playing and you want to specifically help optimize your playthrough, grabbing a Tailo is going to be highly recommend it based on the way I like to play through the game. I don't like to put experience into too many different Pokemon, so if you were going to, that would be one of the ones to do it. And Shroomish, right? Good. So yeah, you'll have a great time grabbing free experience from the forest when we get there. Alright, so we talked to him. Bam. And Wally's about to show me how to catch Pokemon that I already have. You would think he would at least ask if I already knew how to catch Pokemon first. But either way, we'll pretend we don't know. He's got that level 7 Zigzagoon because it's a normal type and Norman gave him a normal type. How ironic. Alright. Cool. So he shows us that stuff. And then he tells us where to go, collect some badges. Alright, and cool, he's talking about being a rookie trainer. Alright, so these are some water Pokemon. This will be a little bit harder for him if I get hit by the water Pokemon out here. C-Dot, obviously going to destroy that. And this is the game where they introduce C-Dot and his leaf, which is and then you know you can get Shiftry. Very cool looking Pokemon. I just think at this generation they didn't have enough great moves to make it really good, but one of the cooler looking Pokemon's added in this generation. Alright, and Zoom, so we got our Tailo. This is gonna be when our ride or dies, and there's a specific moment when you're gonna start leveling up the Tailo. Right now, before the first gym, you don't have to do anything because the Tailo has Peck. That's the biggest thing. The Tailo does have the Peck, so never mind. I take that back. We're gonna level up the Tailo in this forest because it's easy pickings. We're gonna get the Tailo levels up so easily in this forest here. Like, the game does set you up for success very easily. And the Tailo is actually what we use to beat the second gym. So the game sets it up for you if you were able to understand which Pokemon are going to be viable, which you would never know ahead of time. The developers put that Tailo in there just to make sure you had time and a place to level this flying Pokemon up for your second gym. So also with the bug Pokemon being such pushovers here, they did this because your Torchic's gonna have a harder time with the rock gym, but at least he has plenty of ways to get experience very easily to get to the levels, to get to the moves like Rock Smash that will help him beat the first gym. So that's why they put this bug section in the beginning, because this is going to help the fire Pokemon at least get to the levels very easily. That's the whole point. The other Pokemon don't need to get to the levels easily because their typing is going to do most of the work for you, like the water and the grass. Obviously they're gonna eat the rock alive, so it doesn't matter. But this is good practice for Tailo, who's gonna get some of the easy experience you can get in the game right here. You can't do as much damage with any Pokemon at level 4 like this, other than Tailo early game. So, first example of typings working really well. Yeah, you could fight a trainer as a level 4 and go up 2.5 levels. And we are going to catch a Pokemon in here as well. We might see if we find a Shroomish or something. Alright, so then we got the Team Aqua. And now we do have to switch. But at least the Tailo's still going to get some more experience. Oh, that Sand Attack might hurt. That might put me at accuracy. Okay. Here we go, Tailo level 7. Good, the grunt's out the way. And then we got a great ball. We don't need that yet. All right, let's talk to this guy. Okay, so if we don't kill this, we'll catch it. All right, cool. All right, yeah, Nekata. Wow, good defense on the Nekata. He took that hit. Boom, quick attack. Harden, okay. Boosting those defensive stats. Look at that, we're level 9 already. This is why you just get a Talo. It's a no-brainer every playthrough. If you want to target the right Pokemon, just definitely get your Talo, because you don't even have to grind the experience. A lot of these other Pokemon you have to grind a little bit more, which are the ones I'm not leveling right now. And in the beginning of the game, you don't really want to grind as much. Another Puchaina got away safely. All right, and then we get your berry bucket or something, or the watering thing. Okay, who is it that we talked to? There we go, Wilmer Pill. I don't do much with the berries, honestly. Every now and then I'll pick them, but I usually just go through the game without them for the most part. Alright, Zigzagoon. I really don't need to level up the Talo anymore for right now, but we'll just leave him in. Oh, that quick attack does a lot of damage. Alright, yeah, we don't need to level up Talo anymore for right now. Based on what I have right now, I'm probably gonna struggle with this first gym. I didn't get anything good yet. Alright, Scratch, Lotad, just useless in the beginning of the game. Alright, so there is something else we can do. Alright, I'm gonna give Taylor the potion. And also, I think I may do the trade here. I may need to do the Pokemon trade. We'll see if we can find the Ralts, which will require just a little bit of luck and grinding in the, as far as trying to get that specific drop for the Ralts. Alright. And then, is he at a Magikarp? I can't remember. Yeah, I'll keep him in. Yeah, a little bit of free experience. Alright, so we got our Magikarp. Testo Berry. Next defend. That'll help against the gym leader. Alright, let's just make sure we're good on potion. Pokeballs. Alright, then we got our first HM, which is cut. Can't use it outside of battle until we beat the gym leader. But I'm thinking we might have to go back and grind just a little bit, because we do have the fire starter. It's probably not going to be a good idea to go straight into the gym like this at this level. Alright, we got the Quick Claw. That can help if we get something slow. Alright, and then I forget what's in all these houses. Alright, they're just talking about Roxanne. this building. Don't remember what's in here. All right, anyway. Let's see if I can remember who has the trade that I'm talking about. I'll trade you my seed out for Ralts. Okay, so he's the one. So we're gonna need to go back and get a Ralts because with the current Pokemon that we have, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing right now. I mean, we could come up here. And we got Super Potion. In this area, we'll switch to Talo. Alright, and Kata. We'll get one of these, but this is a bug, so it's gonna definitely struggle. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. The Seedot's gonna be our best bet. Alright, so let's go back. We're gonna go back and get us a Seedot. And we'll put 2 of these in the box because we know obviously I'm not going to use those bug Pokemon. Then Kata, Compound Eyes raises accuracy, so potentially inaccurate moves will hit the bug. I don't think there's anything that has a good matchup. Bug has a good matchup against right now. I mean, it's Grass and Psychic. That's a big problem with the bug types. So we're gonna put the Wurmple back in, and we're leaving the Zigzagoon because of the utility of pickup. We're gonna pick up items, and then we got the Runaway in case we get caught in a bad spot and we just need to run through the wild. But for now, Talo will stay as a lead because we're going to go through the forest again. Alright. Don't have to really worry about wild fights there. Puchaina. We don't need the experience fighting the Puchainas right now. Alright. I usually like to go into this patch of grass. It feels like I've always gotten the best results hanging out here for Ralts. And so that's what we're doing now, is just seeing if we can get one. Let's check something, okay. Alright, come on, come on. Give me the Ralts. There we go. Actually, I don't want to KO it. Let's do this. What attacks does the Ralts have? It has Growl. Is that it? It only has Growl? Alright, well, we're gonna catch the level 4 Ralts. Good. Got that. And we're gonna make the trade. We're gonna teach the Seedot Bullet Seed or something like that. I forget there's... Did we get the TM already? Yeah, we got Bullet Seed, which is meant to go on top of the Seedot. Do you see why they made his name Seedot, and then they give you the TM Bullet Seed before you get there? So once again, they set it up where you could play to that if you needed to. If you got into the spot that I am in where you don't have a good Pokemon to fight the gym leader, they give you something that can beat the first gym leader, and also will have boosted experience, so that way they're easier to raise for the gym leader. All right, we just got to get through all this grass. I didn't buy any repels. I don't usually buy them, especially early in the game. It's usually not too annoying. All right, do I have it with me? Yeah, just making sure. And he has a trace ability. Okay. All right, and so it's in this house. All right. So we're gonna have to resort to the traded Pokemon as my way to get through the first gym, because I didn't decide to catch anything else like a Lotad or something. The Lotad would have been your other thing that you could use. Awakens quickly from sleep, and then has a Chesto Berry. So that's interesting. I don't remember all the moves that he can get later, but I'm guessing there's a good move set that helps. So let's look at what we got here. We got a grass type. We need a grass type move. Bullet Seed. Now I can't remember where's the best place to train the Seedot. That is something I cannot remember, because we're gonna have to fight wild Pokemon because I've used up all the trainers in the area. And so if it's level 4, the biggest place I think I could start with is keep it simple, because I don't know any water Pokemon other than the ones I've already beaten. I guess you could save those trainers if you're watching a playthrough. A lot of those water type trainers that I fought, you don't have to fight them. You could lead them, because nobody else needs the experience on your team. So let's go back though. Let's see what we can find. Pokemon that we'll probably fight some Puchainas, which will be good for our EVs anyway. Puchainas and Zigzagoons, I don't think they'll be that much of a threat. The Ralts, this will, so we need to escape. Okay. So, we're gonna go all the way back to train this. Okay, level 3 Puchaina, we can do that here. There we go, Bullet Seed. There we go. Come on, let's get these levels. Hopefully I don't run into anything that's difficult. No, we don't want to be here just yet because it has the worm pulse, and I believe they're going to be much harder to kill with the Bullet Seeds. Yeah. So yeah, not as effective training grounds here, but we know here it is just the Puchainas and Zigzagoons, I believe. So let's farm these for just a little bit. I can't remember what level we're going to need to be at. We really need one more move, like a normal attack. And I guess we could teach the Seedot cut if we needed to. Alright, we'll get one more level right here before we move somewhere else. And there's still a Wurmple here. Alright, so another thing I want to check is the speed stat. Do I need to give him a Quick Claw? Because right now I don't have the Miracle Seed just yet, and speed is 7. So it's like they set you up to make sure you can do well with the Seedot. Give him the Quick Claw. And just in case, I can't remember his moveset, but we're gonna... Oh, he doesn't learn Cut. Interesting. A Zigzagoon could be our HM slave though, because he has Pickup. Let's just teach it to him just in case. Alright, so the Seedot can't learn it. Alright, let's see what else we can find here. I don't want the Wurmples. And I need to find out what level this Seedot learn something else that can do damage. Just a normal attack at least. There we go. Boosted experience. There you go. Another hyena. This will give me attack EVs, so when I'm leveling up, I'll get more on my attack. Boom. Let's check the attack stat. SS plus 0. Attack is 10. Good defense, so I like that. Good defensive stat. And then you also got an X defend. Growth is for special attack. The bullet seed did well against the Lotad. And see, so you either catch the seed out of the Lotad if you start off with the fire starter. That'll get you through the first gym because the Lotad will learn bullet seed as well. And both of these Pokemon do not learn any good moves in their early stages, so the bullet seed is literally going to be their best attack and their stab attack. All right, so we're going to get to level 9, then we're going to test out the first gym person, I forget what you call it, the first trainer inside the gym, and just see how we do. I think their Pokemon is level 10. Alright, so we got level 9. I really could just grind to level 10 because the experience is coming so easily. And of course, as you do more damage when you level up, you're going to be knocking them out faster, which means you're technically getting you're getting experience faster as you level up until you reach a certain point in the game where that is no longer applies. Okay, good. Okay, I'm getting good matchups right now, so I'm taking them. Just gonna help my speed and attack stats here. Good. Might as well get one more in, and it's a Wurmple. How hard is it gonna be to take them out? But I'm wondering if Quick Claw is even gonna come in handy against this gym leader, because rock type aren't usually that fast anyway, but I think their nose pass is gonna have rock polish. I think that's why they give you the Quick Claw. With something like rock polish, the Pokemon in the gym are probably, his Pokemon can potentially just get faster than everything and just steamroll you, but if you have a Quick Claw, there's a chance you could get lucky. And so that's what they want you to depend on. If you're running the setup that I'm doing right now, is he chose the fire starter, so let's give him ways around stuff. Oh, well, not very effective. Let's see what I can do. Water gun. And I just thought about it, since I have really good defense against the gym leader, we could do a lot of harden. We could do a lot of yeah, we could do a lot of harden, then heal. Let's see, did we get any? Well, I'm not gonna do any berries that heal because I'm gonna use the Quick Claw. Alright, another Puchaina, so let's take this matchup, even though he just howled to me. We might go ahead and take him to level 11. Yeah, the experience is coming so easily, just like the developers intended. They intended you to be able to get the C-Dot up without too many issues up and running. I believe you could use the Shroomish too, but definitely going to be one of the lesser options between Lotad, the C-Dot, and then yeah, you probably don't want to use the Shroomish. Here we go, give me another Puchaina, that's perfect. Lose enough experience. Yes. Okay, I didn't even learn another attack, so that's what I mean. If you didn't teach it that bullet seed, you'd be screwed. You gotta teach it the bullet seed. You gotta give it that Quick Claw, because you saw already the speed stat is literally one of their worst stats. But they got good defense. Good defense, good attack. So they can take a hit and they can also dish out some damage. But their downfall is they're slower, so Quick Claw gonna help us get around that. Alright, so let's see what happens now. We go in here, Break this first trainer. Yeah, level 10 Geodude. So we bullet seed. Oh. Did I over level him? Oh wow. I did. I over leveled him. So, and I guess we over prepared. You could have bring the C dot in at level 9. Wow. So both of these don't have bad matchups against rock. So I'm gonna still do the double battle, even though I could have avoided doing a double battle. We're gonna lower their attacks at least, because Growl lowers both attacks. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't plan for that, but you know now if you're getting ready for this with your C dot. Yeah, I got the burn. If you're getting ready for this with your C dot, you can't get them past level 9. Honestly, you're gonna need them lower than that, because if you fight these trainers here, C dot's gonna gain a lot of experience, and he's still gonna go past level 10 either way. So I'm trying to figure out at what level did they want you to. What level did they really want you to fight the nature power? Now, I don't know if nature power goes with growth. I can't remember the properties, but we're going to be able to test that out later. Alright, so we got a Geodude, Bullet Seed, Ember. Alright, so even at level 15, 14, your starter doesn't get anything helpful to get past that first gym. Alright, so how many PP do we have on the Bullet Seed? Okay, great. Now, I can't remember. Forces the body grow highest nature power. We'll figure that out. Alright, well, hopefully we do okay. I think we've got enough defense. I think we got enough defense that there shouldn't be an issue. We'll use the X defense that the game gave us, because they gave it to us for a reason. Go ahead and harden. Oh, he didn't listen. That's alright. I tricked you into KOing him. Alright, he sent out another Geodude. Let's look at something. How many Pokemon do you have, bro? Alright. Oh, not my speed down. I got the Quick Claw though. Nature power. Swift. Okay. Ooh, Rock Throw. Does some damage. Harden, that's not so bad. Okay, good, good, good. Level 15 nose pass. This is the real problem right here. A level 15 nose pass, and you wouldn't want my Pokemon to be past level 10. Nose pass got some high defense, and he's hardening even more. Okay, he's restoring health with the berry. And he's still raising defense. Potion. And then it just says I won't obey. Right now we've got the nose pass on mostly defense. But we definitely backed ourselves into a corner with this. We'll already use the X defense, so we'll keep the dots in and just hope he does what I want him to do. Okay, and I went first. Alright, so we beat him, and not because we were too weak, we were too strong was the issue. And dots evolves, so if you follow what I do, you will get your Nuzleaf very quickly. And then we got the stone badge. Rock Tomb. Alright. So that's the first gym. Took a while, right? It's about 30 minutes to get through that. And the story progresses with Devin's goods. We're going to go ahead and follow that storyline, and we're going to prepare our Pokemon for the second gym here. So it's good that we got him out here. And he's got the dark type now. That's cool. Let's check his stats. 28 attack, that's a big boost, and he gets some special attack. He's actually faster now too. Doesn't quite need the quick claw. His ability still is early bird. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to switch to the Tailo, because this is going to be your Pokemon that you're going to use for the third battle. Let's see what they picked up. The Zigzagoon. We got to keep watching the Zigzagoon because they're picking up all types of items. Alright, so your Tailo is going to be your Pokemon that takes on the second gym. So all your experience, you really want to focus it on that. And you'll see even the trainers are set up to put the dots up here, because you're going to run into some trainer battles, some double battles that will require you to use your grass type with your flying type here. They want you to combine the Pokemon that you're going to need plus the Pokemon that you just used to get through the gym. All of it's part of their design, but you see that they gave you the Machop because they want you to have a flying Pokemon, something with a flying attack that can get some easy experience. Got the bug Pokemon still here. We'll take this easy experience. Want Tailo to get as much experience as possible right here. And I'm not going to sit back and grind with him. But yeah, as much experience as possible. I can't remember what's my level cap. Probably up to 20. But you really do need Tailo to be level 20 for the next gym. Alright, so there you got the Shroomish. So you see everything here is super effective. Alright, Paralyzed Heal. We'll have to buy some more of those when we go back to the store. And we missed the double battle timing just now. So the other trainer is going to have rock type Pokemon usually. Oh, wing attack. I'm going to take out the Growl. We'll wait till he wakes up. Alright. We'll put your Nuzleaf back in. There you go. Let's see. We're gonna have to test out the nature power and the boost a little bit later. But really, Nuzleaf's not gonna get a lot of. He still ignored my orders? How? Level 16? What did my gym badge say that they would obey? I'm not used to that. That is interesting to me. I swore I could get them to level 20. Anyway, alright, wing attack. Boom, super effective. Let's hit that one. We'll quick attack this Zigzagoon. They use the full restore. Wow. They really want their Pokemon to stay. Let's see, nature power. Alright, Tailo on 14. He's telling me he pretended not to notice. There you go, good. And that Tailo is super fast. Alright, same thing. Taylor got health, yeah. Double battles, we'll go ahead and utilize them. One cool thing I do like about this game, utilizing the double battles. Alright. Attack. Bullet seed. Alright. Alright, Ether. Alright, so they'll unlock this door once we investigate inside the tunnel. Alright, let's go back to our Taylor because, like I said, I want to prioritize Taylor getting a lot of experience. There's not going to be that many more trainers before you fight the gym at this point. Is that a wild? Yeah, that's a wild Whismer. We need to catch it though, just to catch it. Which one does more damage? Yeah, the winged attack. I thought so. Alright, so we're gonna help Mr. Briny. We're gonna help Devin. Let's go ahead and catch Whismer while we're here. Ooh, wow. My guy does some damage. Oh wow, don't do that. It's about to knock out my Taylor. Okay, come on. Whisper, trying to cause problems. So you could cut to get through some of these battles here. Got away. Alright. Ooh, an Abra. Let's just throw a ball and see what happens. Cool. Got an Abra. I'm not going to be able to evolve it past Kadabra though. So, that sucks. Wish it didn't have so evolutions like that in Pokemon ever. You have to trade to evolve. I get the point of doing that when it first started out. To encourage, you know, obviously multiplayer. Your friend has a game, you have a game, you have to connect. You have to get people that have the game. I get it, but not good for replayability. There's some Pokemon that are basically useless because you'll never be able to do anything with them. Now, if you could get Alakazam, that'll change your life for sure. But you're just not going to be able to get the Alakazam. Alright. Let's see, what's more ability to avoid sound-based moves? Oh, Wattson's Magnemites and stuff have sound-based moves too, so there's a very niche usage you could use Whisper for. Probably not that good, but it's a thing. You can do it. Alright, so Taylor's at 14. I don't know what our badge left us at. Like, our badge sets them up where what level? Listen, oh, I forgot about her. Wait, I need to switch my starter Pokemon. It's got a Torkoal. Curse. Wow, that's not good. That is not good. It keeps cursing. Okay, burn me. Wow, what? Well, scratch. He's gonna probably heal. We'll see. Alright, then he puts out the mudkip, so we gotta switch. So we're gonna have the perfect mudkip counter. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna have the perfect mudkip counter the entire game if we keep this dots on the team, which is the smartest move because we put experience into it. It's almost like you'd be wasting a Pokemon to put so much experience into it and then just stop using it throughout the middle of the story. Alright, so we beat May. Oh wait, we got cut now. X accuracy. Did I miss anything else? I feel like I missed something else. Alright. So now we get the Miracle Seed. It's gonna help. Which I don't understand the order with giving you the Miracle Seed after you did it. But I guess just to help out for the rest of the story. But I thought the Miracle Seed would have been obtainable before the battle. But maybe they didn't want to make it too easy. Okay. X attack. That focus energy that's on his halo is going to be really good for trying to get through this next gym as well. And like I said, there's no meaningful trainer battles. So we might struggle with this second gym a little bit because I don't feel like grinding levels right now. Yeah, we're gonna get our item for normal type moves, Soul Scarf. Get a rod, which obviously makes it easy to get your what is it, the Gyarados, if you want to make the game way too easy. Not way too easy, but if you just want to have a good time with getting through the game, definitely get a Gyarados. You just put this Magikarp into the daycare when we get towards the next section. All right, don't knock it out. Okay, good. So we got our Magikarp. It only has to get 11 levels. That's not bad. Level 9 Magikarp. I feel like that was a really good catch. All right. So I guess what's in here. All right, so we got the gym there. Let's come up here. We're gonna need this a little bit of experience, which this could. I'm gonna be at level 15. Oh gosh. Can't remember what level we need to be at, but I feel like you gotta at least be 19 to handle the gym. We might have to fight all the trainers inside the gym. Which those should be okay matchups for Taylor. They're all fighting types. Taylor doesn't have the best defenses. Alright, cool. Got a Pokeball. Stardust. And we'll catch some Pokemon in here. Got Flash. So we could use Flash in battle. I haven't tried it against like gym leaders in here. But let's just check. Who learns Flash? Okay, so your C-Dot will learn Flash. I don't know what would be a good reason to lower accuracy. Hmm. Okay. All right. So here is where we're going to catch some very important Pokemon, like this Makuhita. This is the first part. In order to beat Wattson and Norman, both of your Pokemon are going to be found in this cave. One is Makuhita. They're giving you this Makuhita ahead of time, so you'll have enough time to prepare it for Norman. That's what the Makuhita is for. It's going to be well equipped to handle Norman. We just need to shift real quick so I can go ahead and catch it. But this is some easy experience from our flying type. Alright, Makuhita. Alright, so we're gonna catch the Makuhita. And this is level 8. I had a chance to get that level 9 earlier. Alright, and then there's another Pokemon here. That's your Pokemon for Norman. And then the other one is Geodude. You gotta use Geodude. And I'm going to show you his leveling process. We're going to start leveling Geodude after this gym, based on where the story takes us. Alright, so we caught 2 influential Pokemon. And then we got a Makuhita. I'm only level 16. I feel like this is definitely not enough to beat the next gym. But we're going to go through the trainers inside the gym and see how we fare. I guess we can't forget to give our boost to our Nuzleaf. Halo. The Silk Scarf will boost your quick attack. That's about the best you can do right here. Alright. Alright, so it says ups attack if suffering. Now I can't remember if Guts, I might have to look this up. I can't remember if Guts trying to remember. You gotta have a status element though. And that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help me. That's like if he was paralyzed. Having guts, yeah, having guts is not gonna help me. That's gonna be like if he's paralyzed. So that's interesting. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought Guts wasn't if you have low health. So, yeah, not gonna do much for me here. But let's go ahead and I think we're gonna go ahead and try it. At least see what the trainers are doing in here. See what the experience is like. And it's gonna be dark in here. Fighting type Pokemon. I feel like our Nuzleaf can be pretty clutch in this gym if we give it a chance. Oh, double battle. I hope I have the right lineup set. Yeah, I do. Okay. Wing attack. You're gonna take that out. Take this out. Good. Super effective. He won't obey. Oh, that was super effective. Alright. Oh, I know why. He's dark type. Yeah, I forgot. Nuzleaf's not going to be a good idea. Okay, Otalo's 17 now. That's good. The The more trainers I beat, the more light it shows until I beat all of them. So, yeah, dark type, I forget. That really hurts them, I guess, too. Good offensive typing for him, but kind of screws them over in this gym. So you're forced to use something else. Okay, there's our guy. Go ahead and grab all this experience. Heck, I meant to do a wing attack. Don't let that come back to bite me. Alright, level 18. I'm feeling a little bit better now, because usually I know that you want to be like level 19 going up here. There you go. Alright, any more trainers? Here's my double battle. Yeah, I think I got everybody. So that will leave him last. Alright. Well, I think the light's gonna go dim again, but let's go ahead and heal up. And we'll go ahead and use his focus energy at the start of this battle, because you want to depend on getting a critical hit to knock out his final Pokemon. I forgot what he has as his final Pokemon, but it's a Makuhita. And his Makuhita plays like it's on steroids somehow. I don't know why. I do not know why. But yeah, so focus energy is going to be 100% needed here. Alright, well, let's see how the first run goes. It should be hopefully the only run would have to do. Alright, he's got the mod shop. We're going to go ahead and get our focus energy. He does a bulk up, which is also a problem for us. But hopefully this takes out. Okay, critical hit. We got the critical hit on him. And then the meditate, same thing. Yeah, no defense on meditate. Double team is also good here. We'll take Peck out. If we feel like we're really struggling, we might have to go towards that. And we did a lot of damage there. And it gave us the critical hit, so that's why you have to play that strategy. You gotta have that critical hit to make it a lot easier. And then we got bulk up. So pay attention, he just gave us bulk up. And the cave that we're just in, we got the Makuhita. And that is it. Those are the two things you need to beat Norman. But they give it to you way earlier in the game. They give it to you during and after the second gym. So most people playing through the game, you're not going to know and prepare way ahead of time, other than if you were really looking through all your Pokemon you had so far, you notice that Makuhita is one of the only Pokemon you've picked up by this time that can even learn bulk up, which is why they show you that with the gym leader. It's one of the only ones that can learn bulk up. So it just is a no-brainer. Yes, there are other Pokemon that you will eventually be able to get before you get the Norman that will learn bulk up. But the bulk up, as you can see, is for the Makuhita. Because he's going to use that to defeat Norman. Your Geodude. Rockhead. This is heat and cold protection. Thick fat. That's pretty cool. Alright. Zigzagoon picked up something else. Super potion. That's definitely going to be useful. Okay. So we got the... Did I fight you? I feel like I didn't fight you. Okay, I fought both. Okay. So now that we're going through the cave, we'll put the dots back in for now. But Geodude is going to be one of the primary Pokemon that we're going to be focusing on leveling up, going into the third gym, which is our boy Wattson. Alright. Oh, these are fighting types. I gotta watch out. Escape rope is so you could exit out a cave and learn what escape rope does. It's kind of like a tutorial for what escape rope is. Flash. So, trying to figure out what's a good. I feel like nature power is gonna go with the. I feel like nature power is gonna go well with growth. I can't remember. Sometimes they make default movesets for Pokemon that don't make sense. Oh wow, Shadow Ball. That's cool. So yeah, I think growth does go with that. Obviously. Let's see what we got. Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's pretty cool. In a dark you get Shadow Ball. Fake out. Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna have to leave fake out no matter how good it is. Because growth nature power might be more useful. This is a terrible spot to be in. I feel like growth nature power has more guaranteed sweep potential later in the game. I just don't know yet. And I just taught him Flash because of my party setup. He's the only one. I'm gonna pass up on fake out because it's not going to make or break me. It's just really, really good to have. Really good move. Shadow Ball. Alright. So now that he's level 19, I guess he actually listens to me. Aron, this is such a good Pokemon to have. You could potentially use the Aron for you could potentially use the Aron for Wattson. The problem is he's just much harder to raise. It's not as consistent as having a Geodude. Geodude is way better earlier game, but the Aron is obviously powerhouse for late game. To have an Aggron on your side going through the Elite Four, there's nothing else that can beat that. Yeah, there's nothing else that can beat that. So we caught one, but they're very hard to raise. Shadow Ball. Sableye has some cool things in his kit for this game, like if you're playing through the story. But don't know how much you're going to get out of him late game. There's our friend Maku. And yeah, I believe we can. It's probably not guaranteed, but we could have a Hariyama by the time we get to Norman. It depends on how well we're able to grind it. I'm trying to remember. I think we will have a Hariyama. If not, I believe still you can get it done with the Makahita. So he gets a Steel Wing. And so I figured the Steel Wing, it fits on the Pokemon you just beat the gym with, which would be the Tailo. And so Tailo could learn Steel Wing. And I don't know how useful it has been to learn this move, so I'm gonna wait. I haven't gotten parts stuck where I feel like I need to teach Tailo Steel Wing. So we're gonna wait for right now. But that is the reason why the Steven set up to teach your Tailo that Steel Wing. Like they're usually giving you all the Pokemon setups to learn these moves and use the TMs and stuff. They give it all to you. Alright, so we got what we came for here. We did pretty good, got through the gym leader on one try. Geodude is going to be our next project. We might as well push the C-Dot to... Oops. We might as well push the Nuzleaf as far as it can go. Max out its experience since it gets boosted. Alright, so we're going to be fighting some water types here. So right now we're not boosting the Geodude just yet. But they give you the soft sand. The soft sand is going to be for Geodude. This makes beating Wattson even easier. So now you see the two things they put in there to get you prepared for Wattson. Along the way, they gave you the Geodude, and then they gave you the Geodude during the second gym, and then they give you, let's see what nature power does here. Earthquake, okay. Because there's sand underneath. I'm trying to remember the grounds, the environments that we're in. Machop, Bullet Seed, Focus Energy. There we go. Boosted experience. Double battles. Yep, sneaky double battles here. Okay, we got a Zigzagoon. Oh, that's gonna be an Earthquake. You can't do much with that. There you go. Bullet Seed, Ring Attack. There we go. 20. He's still listening to me for now. And Bullet Seed, make things easy right here. Boost the experience. The experience is starting to slow down a little bit on that thing. Another double. Alright, we can Earthquake freely now because my Tailo is not going to get hit by it. So a lot of double battles, you're going to be using that dynamic there. The Flyer with the Earthquaker, which our new Earthquaker after this will be the Graveler that we're going to raise. But yeah, game's on easy mode right now because we got off to a really good start, but it can get harder later. Game does kick up the difficulty, even though these are all the things I know to prepare for, and game makes it kind of easy in the beginning. To prepare for these things, you just have to know, and multiple playthroughs can help you get ready for it, stay prepared. Alright, here we go. So we got Azrael. Let's do another Bullet Seed. And this is actually a little bit unusual for my playthroughs. I normally don't go through and level up the C-Dot. Not through most playthroughs. I've tried it before, but it's definitely not my primary strategy. So the stream actually here is my first time really putting in work on this, which I think can help me late game when I need a dark type. Because there's a Claydol later in one of the gym leaders, Tate and Eliza. And if this thing could take out the Claydoll, that'll be amazing. Because that's rock and psychic, and this grass dark, perfect. Alright, let's see. So speed's looking okay. Defense and special defense is going down. Just become more of a powerhouse, which we could. That's why I wanted to keep that sweeper build where growth nature power is probably a thing. Alright, Goldeen. What do I do with this type of environment? Swift. Okay. Right. You're beating up these trainers. Very easy. I'm not going to use any of these for Geodude's experience just yet. I could if I felt like switching them in and out and stuff. Let's see, Swift did a lot of damage. And Machop, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the Bullet Z, get that stab damage. And it does decent. Good. Give me a soda pop for beating those people. Alright. We'll go ahead and heal. Then we'll progress the storyline a little bit. These shops are pretty cool. And I think one of these vendors will give you something special. Yeah, this one. When a Pokemon likes you a little bit more, that friendship level goes up. You come back to her, she'll definitely reward you with something nice. I can't remember what it is, but it is something good. Right, so we're looking for Captain Stern. I'm trying to remember, do I got enough Pokeballs? Did I use Paralyze Heal? Wait, how many do I have? 3. That's good. Are we moving into Great Ball territory? We haven't started using them yet, so. Antidote. Let's just take some antidote just in case. We'll take a few Pokeballs just in case. We'll sell the Stardust we got earlier. What else? Nothing there. I can't remember what this guy does. The chairman. Name Raider. Anyway. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go to like a museum next to advance the story. Then we'll get to this. We'll get the experience share. All right. One of these will give you a move, a TM. Thief, which is unfortunate. Thief isn't that great. It's a dark type, but so you got 2 Pokemon that could use it, but see, that's already back into a corner. I mean, the Nuzleaf's already back to the corner. It's hard to decide if the Tailo should get it. So we have the potential to teach the Talos steel and dark type moves. We got to remember that as we get through the story. I don't usually teach them to them because the Tailo does fall off, even though it comes to Swalo or whatever it's called. The damage does fall off on that Pokemon throughout the late game, and so you have to probably find other uses for it. Which is why that focus energy on it is pretty good, because you might start depending on it for damage. Carpina, Bullet Seed. Okay, so some easy wins there. I'm just gaining a lot of free experience there. As you can see, we're not really using the starter as much. I mean, the starter got us started. How ironic, but that's about it. Alright, we got a Devin Goods. Then we can wander wherever we need to. And now after that, you can take this back Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take it back, and then we get experience share, which can be useful. We can make it useful for something like Geodude if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and heal. Alright, and then we're gonna go backwards. I hate that it does have this little bit of backtracking during this section, but they do it on purpose so that way you have the potential to miss the experience share. I do like how it's a side quest kind of thing versus like in the older Pokemon games like the generations before. Well, like the first generation, you had to just have Pokemon in your Pokédex. They weren't very creative on that first one. I can't remember what they had in Gen 2 for collecting your experience share. I just remember the experience being terrible. The experience divide or whatever you want to call it. I just remember it being terrible back then. I feel like the Geodude could get some. What moves do you know? Honestly, the Geodude could get some great experience off of these Pokemon in here. Yeah, might as well take some of this while we're going. Oh, it's look off. This is a rare thing to have. I'm gonna catch it because it's a very rare catch in this forest. Very rare catch in this forest. I can't remember which guy is Elliot, but he had a Magikarp. Alright, my Geodude's asleep, but I'm not going to take much damage from these Pokemon. But these will be good to get my attack stat up. I couldn't tell if you were Elliot or not. Alright, cool. So now we're gonna get the experience share. And I would say you gotta be careful with experience share because remember it's splitting the experience. It's not like you're getting 100% of it dumped onto a Pokemon even though it didn't battle. Remember that. So right now the focus is Geodude. But the experience share is gonna be very crucial for getting the Makuhita ready, so that's why you have to get the experience share to do my strategy of the playthrough for the Makuhita. You don't want to have to level that Makuhita through fighting alone. The reason you do want to fight wild Pokemon is obviously to get some EVs to boost your stats. So the Makuhita fighting stuff in the wild is going to be helpful, but you just don't want to completely rely on it. Let's go ahead and still level while we're here. And now I just thought about something. Maybe the Swalo will be more useful if we get an item that will inflict status effect later in life. Hold up, wait. Why didn't you, okay, take me to Dewford. Yeah, I hate the travel system, how it's set up here. He can only take you from here to here, but he couldn't just take you straight to Slateport. Very interesting how they set that up. Okay. Anyway, we're back now, so we can move on. We're preparing Geodude now for Wattson. one of the first of the two hard gym leaders based on popular opinion in Pokemon Emerald. And so Geodude setup has got a soft sand. Doesn't have any ground attacks yet. But these wild Pokemon in this area are set up to help Geodude train because obviously immune to electric attacks, and normal attacks aren't going to do a lot of damage. So even though these Pokemon are higher level here, you still can out damage them until you catch up in experience. There we go, level 10. And see if you had a ground type attack, which you don't. Yeah, you had a ground type attack here. You could tear the Gulpins up, but more like you're not going to have a ground type attack there. So I'm not sure why or how they placed the Gulpins right there when you're usually not going to have a grounded type attack. This would be good if you had the Aron though. That's the other reason I think that's there. Aron has a good matchup at everything in this grass, so this is a good place to raise your Aron, because can't be poisoned. Electric's not going to hurt because I think Aron is already still in ground from the beginning. Yeah, I think at his base level of his base form, he's still in rock. And then okay, so rock is not that good then, but rock is still immune to electric right now. Not immune to electric. Okay. Yeah, couldn't remember. But then Geodude is I think I'm screwing myself. Okay, yes, ground is immune to electric but not rock. Yeah. Okay. And it's dropping my accuracy here. Could let the Makahita get a hit here just for fun. Here we go, rock throw. That's what we needed. Because now we got a stab attack that we can use. And really once you get the rock throw, you can move up out of this grass, but we're gonna wait till we get to level 12. Alright, so we'll wait till he wakes up. But yeah, we're gonna stay in this grass until we get level 12. He's hitting critical hits on me. I haven't found to get used to capture the Gulpin and make him useful in other parts of the story. I think there's too many other choices that you could have by the time you get to this point. Alright. And let's see where our Geodude's at. So the Geodude's level 12. Defense and attack looking good. Soft sand. All we need to do is get our ground type attack and we're going to be good to go. Alright, Professor. Right, and oh yeah, you're going to need an Earthquaker. We're gonna let the C-Dot get in since we're gonna get boosted experience. Might try to make the most of that boosted experience. Every single trainer battle is important. You want to make sure your experience is getting distributed well. Alright. Rock throw. I don't know what my nature power is going to do in this environment. Let's see. Swift. Okay. I got scared. I thought I was going to earthquake, to be honest. Rock throw. Oh, bullet seed. The Minoans have good defense. and they both use Helping Hand. Helps me get free experience. Level 13. Alright, plus C. Plus Lee. I still never understood how to pronounce that. Alright, level 14. Perfect. Alright, cool. Then you're gonna go into the trick house and touch the back door. I mean, touch the coffee. Then he's gonna let you in. Alright. So there's just some more experience here for your Geodude. You might have to switch out a little bit. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna leave Talo paralyzed because it's gonna make him his guts ability activate. We saw that earlier. It says that ups attack when suffering, so might have to keep the paralysis on him. Don't make it lose its speed, but you know what? Oh, so there's two options. We could just keep using Silk Scarf Quick Attack or Wing Attack. Let's see. I don't know how much boost the Silk Scarf gives, but let's try it. We'll see if Silk Scarf Quick Attack does more damage. I think Silk Scarf Quick Attack might do the same damage, but with Guts, I don't know. Alright, Skitty and Geodude sleep. So this is something where you could switch in your Nuzleaf against this because of the ability. Meryl. Alright, let's just try out my bird. Defense curl. Let's see how much the quick attack does. Half. How much does wing attack do? A little bit more. Yeah, one hit KOs. Okay. Not bad. So we may not need the Silk Scarf. We may need the Quick Claw. Alright, Zigzagoon, what do you have here? Escape rope. I love the Obstagoon evolution that he got. That was a good evolution. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Alright, let's get some more experience from my Geo. It's gonna get really easy to get some experience for your Geodude as soon as he learns his ground type attack. A little bit of grind here, so it is making work a little bit harder to be able to beat Wattson if you did not get the mud kit. But like I said, they do put everything out here for you to make it where you can succeed. But the problem is you would have to know ahead of time what you need to be working on, and most people, as you play through the game, you're not going to know that you need to be working on this Geodude religiously before you get to the gym leader. You're not going to know that. And so like some of it is left up to the fact that you would probably just have to do a second playthrough or something, or start the game over after you learned or got hard stuck in a certain spot, because you can't get all that experience back that you've gotten from the battles and given to other Pokemon. Alright, the rare candies can help because we probably will put that into the Magikarp to get our Gyarados a lot quicker, which could help us dominate the 4th gym. Okay, well see, now you come back to the Gopins and you can tear them up. Alright, so level 16. We're in a good spot. Now the Geodude's fully ready to solo. He's got rock stab, he's got ground, which isn't stab, but he's got soft sand under it. Alright, and now you're just basically collecting experience from everywhere over town. That's all you're doing here, is you're going through all the available trainer battles in the area, grabbing as much experience as possible. Yeah, grabbing as much experience as possible. A lot of this is going to be just doing magnitudes, rock throws, and Geodude's attack is really good, so you shouldn't have an issue with a lot of these Pokemon here. Forgot I healed the paralysis. I wanted to keep that paralysis on Tailo. Alright, double battle coming up. Looks like we got a fighting type guy up here. Let's switch our C-Dot up a little bit. Or Nuzleaf up a little bit closer. So it looks like a flying and a fighting. Which you're going to keep the fighting, and Geodude and the bird are going to be top-notch team for a good part of the game, because of you could magnitude every turn with no repercussions and get maximum damage on the entire enemy's party. Alright, PP up. Twins. And so that's a free magnitude. I'll just double team here. Just stay evasive. Even though I really need to switch out, because they could have shocked me. But they're not known to be a good offensive type or electric. But you never know. I could have got caught sleeping there. Alright, and then more trainers. This part's really easy for the most part. Once you get the magnitude, you got through that grind with Geodude to get to this point. Geodude just floats. He flies through the rest of the stuff here. You got through the hardest part, is you had to get the first few levels to grind them up. And as you can see, it wasn't really that hard. Alright. And looks like he's somebody that has water Pokemon, so we'll go ahead and do a matchup. Specific matchup. Which gets my Nuzleaf 24. Supersonic. Magikarp. And so looks like we're probably getting close to the over leveling part for the Nuzleaf again. Not exactly sure. Alright, anyway. So Geodude comes back in. We're gonna heal him up because we're actually about to fight my rival. So when you get here, you're about to fight your rival before you move on to the next route. Well, the next part of the route. And I don't remember who I should lead with here. I don't think it's Geodude. I think I can switch into the Geodude when needed, so let's just do this. Well, I actually could have used the Geodude right there. I lied. But we'll leave the order as is for the rival fight. Easy matchups, like I said, once you get Geodude to learn magnitude. Yeah, none of this is going to be difficult. All right, there we go. So I couldn't remember who made these with. Who's with the Lombre? Swift. Yeah, Astonish isn't going to do anything. And then they got the Slugma. And so here we go. Made him yawn, made him drowsy. I can afford to fall asleep in this matchup. It's not going to do much. Alright, good. Torment. I think Torment's going to be useful to strategize in certain later game fights. And I think I'm starting to abandon the growth sweeper aspect. I think nature power is going to come more handy than growth. I actually think I'm going to get rid of growth. That hurts, but I'm going to get rid of growth. Merge Tomp. Yeah, we got our boy. Mortigun. Yep, dismantled. If you hit that with grass, it's gonna die. That's the only thing that's really gonna hurt it. Alright, cool. And we'll switch back in our Geodude Talo as the 2 front, because there's a double battle coming up here. That's easy experience, but I don't want to take it. I didn't mean to double team right there. Good, Taylor's evolving. Get more power on the team. Taylor evolves into Swallow. Let's check its stats. So 67 speed. Definitely very useful. Attack 45, so you see that's where the attack, it starts to come down a little bit. Both second level evolutions, but you see Geodude's up there with them. But either way, decent attack for right now. But that speed is definitely good. And Geodude's level 20. We're getting closer and closer to the level that we really want him at, like 25. He's going to be unstoppable. 24, 25. I mean, Wattson can barely do anything with him right now if you were to fight him. No, Wattson ain't going to be able to do nothing. Alright, Tentacle. Wow, Swift did a lot of damage. Well, he's only level 11. Alright. Right. Can't remember what we said we need to buy here. I don't think I need anything. But yeah, this is where you got a lot of variety on where you can go and get your bike. And so you can see that we're pretty over leveled right now. Where you could, I guess you could, technically you could level some other Pokemon if you wanted to right now, but I don't advise it unless it's going to be the Makahita with the experience share. And I think this is the part where I will transition to that, to be honest. So after this battle, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see me transition to putting experience share on the Makahita. Sometimes I wait until I know my Geodude's level 25. We will have plenty of time to get the Makahita ready, because the Makahita is going to be like the next thing we build after the Geodude. Tackle. Alright, anyway, let's put the Geodude back up, because we got by the time this double battle, it's actually going to be one of these double battles here. Oh, I missed it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the dots in here. I think I'm gonna get the Makahita experience share now. I think I'm ready. This is slightly earlier than when I normally do it, but you can see I think we're at a point now where we're over leveled and there's no challenge left, so we don't have to worry about it. Earthquake. There we go. And Makahita's not an easy level, so that's why you really want the experience share on him. Switch this in. We're gonna heal up and go to the bike road where a lot more easy matchups here. A lot more easy matchups. Whoa, mod bike register. Rock Smash, which can be used against Wattson, but with the way we're preparing, you're just not going to need that. Alright, Geodude's confused. Alright, so like I said, these are tons of easy matchups at this point. Arm thrust. The focus energy would be good if we weren't going to I mean, you could technically prioritize both in the fight against Norman. Focus energy and bulk up, that will make you OP. We might try it. I usually just focus on bulk up against Norman. But you can combine both for unstoppable fighting Pokemon strategy. So there's a sweeper. How did my health get so low? Did they Sonic Boom me and I wasn't paying attention? Hope we don't get another Sonic Boom. There we go, Makahita 11. Alright, good. And I think I'm about to take the experience share back off when we get out of the biking road. I just want to make sure Geodude hits 25. These extra levels that I'm stealing with Makahita are good though. Alright, so Makahita's 13, Vital Throw. I can't remember if I ever used Vital Throw. Oh, this is a 140 attack versus arm thrust. Wouldn't even get there. Yeah, let's get rid of the arm thrust. Vital Throw. I forget which attack I usually click against Norman also. It's been a while. Alright, cool. So we got the biking road. We got one more area to gain experience before we're finally ready for Wattson. This little area of the game, this is a little bit grindy, but for a good reason. You're getting set up to kind of move through these next parts here. And they wanted to make sure you got enough experience and stuff to figure out what you're going to do at Wattson. So they gave you a lot of area to traverse and things to deal with. And once we finish with Wattson, we could use Rock Smash. We're gonna get a Macho Brace. We're gonna get some stuff to help Dark type attacks. So it's gonna have a lot of good stuff going on here up. We're gonna fight him. I forget what he has. He has a Zigzagoon or something. Or he has a Ralts. I think he has a Ralts. Which if he does... Well, I don't have any Dark type attacks. Let's just see what he got. Yeah, he has a Ralts. Yeah, Swift never misses, so I can't do anything about that. I don't know what Wally's doing here. Alright, cool. So we're going to retire the experience share for now. Put Geodude back in because we need just a few more levels for me to feel happy with where we're at. But even right now, the Geodude's ready. The Geodude's ready to take out Wattson without any problems, trust me. But we're going to utilize everything that's here. So daycare, over here, just where your Magikarp goes here. Your Aron could go there too. If it wasn't streaming live and I just wanted to grind, this is where I would level up the Aron too on the side, just because it's a cool Pokemon that's going to be useful late game. Very hard to level up. So daycare is where he's going to go for right now. It's a tough choice though, because this is a niche pick, obviously, to level up the Slack off, and you get Vigoroth. Vigoroth can be useful later in the game, because you learn some dark type attacks too, I believe. But let's put the Aron in here, because we just need to get him to a satisfactory level where we can maybe train him on our own, get some EVs on him. Alright. So we got this Execution because they keep giving us items. For the whole game we're getting free items like that free Hyper Potion. That's good, that's useful. There we go, Hyper Potion. Alright, double team battle. Ground and flying, perfect team. So we'll just keep that in there so I can magnitude without any issues. And the good thing about having focus energy in another buff or status type move is that if you do the focus energy first, either you're gonna fight a lot of Pokemon. You do that first, your focus energy is good for the rest of the match, and then you can spam your double teams as much as you want. Alright, Rock Throw. Let's see if we can push this to 25. I don't think there's enough experience to get to 25. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have calculated a little bit wrong. Either way, it'll be alright. Magnitude, yeah. The Aron's gonna sink. Double effective. Makahita. We'll switch out. Let me just keep the Swallow in for now, which is a shame how the Swallow just falls off later in the game. The usefulness of having flying type attacks kind of just goes away. Because we already fought the fighting type gym. I forget what's in the grass over here. Puchaina, level 13 one. You know, let's look back in here again. What else is in here? An Oddish. I guess that's kind of good. I don't know what I'm going to use an Oddish for, though. Yeah, we'll just leave it. It's hard to say if Oddish is ever really helpful unless you just need a status, or on your team you have some attackers and you just need a status type person on your team. I could see that maybe. Status or setup. Alright, so we got double battles here. Alright, I'm gonna go with Rock Throw. Yeah, flying. And then solo battle. All right, so we may hit level 25. We're getting very close. Running out of trainers though. But either way, once you see the fight with Wattson, you'll see that it's gonna be pretty easy. You just click magnitude and he goes down. No problems. You got the soft sand. Ooh, why did I try it? I tried it. I did not mean to do double team, but it made a miss. Alright, so I don't care about talking right now while he's in the Pokénav. He should have been done that, I just fought him. Alright, so once we get into the gym at Wattson, I don't know, we might go ahead and throw the experience share back on Makahita. I just want to get him really prepared. Honestly, don't really have a good... Well, the Graveler can carry me through the next gym as well, because it's fire. So the irony is to just keep hitting them with ground and you're good. Dang, level 27 on this thing. An easy level 27 too. Wow, critical hit. Why is it Swift doing so much damage? Alright. So Geodude's at level 24. Almost 25. It's more. Okay, here we go. 25. So you got your Graveler. Alright. Pretty much can't lose now. It's gonna be way too much attack power. Go ahead and heal. And now we'll go ahead and fight Wattson. Once you got your Graveler, then you can definitely throw the Spirit Share back on, because you've done what you need to do. Your Wattson setup is complete. And so we're gonna go through him real quick. Super Potion, Double Battle. Same strategy as last time. Flying and ground, flying and ground. They really hammer that strategy down into your head that that's just such a good combo is using flying and ground. They're hoping you'd figure it out by now. Yeah, all right. Moving on. Let's just go ahead and get all this experience. Why not? Okay, he is in the back growing. That was 16. Yeah, we should definitely have a Hariyama by the time we get to... Yeah, we're gonna have a Hariyama. Yeah, by the time we get to Norman, he's gonna be ready. To be honest, even the Makahita, he could fight in this gym kind of too. Fighting has a decent matchup here. If you already had him on the levels that he needed. Like, he could have torn that Zigzagoon up just now. Not so much the Gulpin, but we got it covered. Alright, so now we're finally ready. Let me check my PP. Yeah, we got 25, so we're good. Right, we're level 25, and as you see, with this, it's going to be a very easy fight for Wattson. One of the ones that we struggled with if we didn't have that Swampert. But there's no need to worry about it. His team could not do anything against a Graveler. Sonic Boom is the only thing that's going to hurt. But they don't really live long enough to do that. And Manectric doesn't do that. Fake out. We don't need fake out. TM34. Shockwave. Alright, so that was Wattson. Very easy. So we took out one of the main gym leaders that was inspiring this video. And next, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So, who do you raise next after that little fiasco of getting? We need to teach something Rock Smash. Let's remember that. Something needs to learn Rock Smash. You could give Makahita the stab Rock Smash. So I'm trying to think who else would be better. But then again, I don't know why Makahita is gonna need the Rock Smash. Trying to think who else could need a Rock Smash. Aquaman with a HM. I forgot who's our cutter. It's a good question. Who's our cutter? We got our starter here. Yeah. Okay. We'll teach him Rock Smash right now, unless we think somebody else may need it. Shockwave, Zigzagoon learn Shockwave. That's interesting. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the next part of the story up here. And we're gonna get the macho brace in just a few actually, but we're gonna take a small detour before getting the macho brace. Gonna go here. Which is why they just gave you the item finder as well, because you're gonna be able to find the black glasses that are right here. Alright, so it's gonna help power up dark type attacks. It's important later, because you're really gonna need some dark type attacks. Oh wait, and then you could also help reunite these two using Rock Smash. There you go, gives you strength. It should be good if we could get a stab strength. Makahita or the Grappler is going to be one of their best bets for the strength. We'll find out who we're going to force that on later. Let's progress the story now so we can get to the next gem. So a lot of battles coming up. Alright, so they switched up the team types on me now, so that you can have grass and flying. Right, so let's do that again. Looks like they want us to do grass and flying. Well, that guy looks like electric. It's like a, I don't know. Can't go wrong with this combination, but that guy looks like he might have electric or a bird. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this combo. Alright, and so next thing is we're going to get to this part here. We're going to have to fight everybody in this house. Zigzagoon found something. Potion. Okay. I can't remember the lineup here at this house, but this is where we get the Macho Brace, which is meant for Makahito. So you're gonna have Macho Base and Bulk Up going against Norman, which if you didn't do all this during the story during your normal playthrough, that was one reason Norman was harder, is you missed the Macho Brace and didn't teach Bulk Up to Makahita and level up to Makahita. So that's literally like 4 things right there that you'd have to get right just for things to work out perfect. And that's sad. 4 specific things, very specific things that you would have had to do. Alright, Makahita's at 20, and now we get to fight everybody inside the house. They'll come out one by one. Roselia, Nature Power, Swift. Please don't poison me. Alright, and Numel's Camel. So we really want a water Pokemon by now. We just don't have one. But it would be really great if we did. Oh, high jump kick, super effective because, yeah, that's a fighting attack. Protect yourself, protect yourself. Alright, let's talk to the grandmother. Oh no, it's not her, it's the mother. Okay, she gives you the macho brace. So your macho brace, obviously for your Makihita, who's going to be evolved into Hariyama not too long from now. And like I said, it is good to have a water type by now if you did catch one earlier in the game. If not, check on here. I'm gonna check on the levels here because I remember. So that means Magikarp is only level 12 right now. So I need him at least to be like level 18 before I take him out. So we got some time on the Magikarp. Until then, Graveler's still going to be the best bet for even moving into this next phase of the game. Because we are going to be doing a fire type gym, which is easily forgettable. We gotta fight these guys. All right. Switch out. Okay. And comb I had just now. I can't find it. Alright. Anyway. A lot of pushovers here in this part of the game. Senshu. Oh, they want me to put some grass Pokemon out here. I'll still use the magnitude. All right. And yeah, they're gonna give you some water type Pokemon here. So this would be a good time you could catch Meryl here in the grass. Let's see what you got here, Nuzleaf. So we both got a Nuzleaf. He's got Pound. How come I didn't learn Pound all the way up to this level? Interesting. But yeah, the catch of the Meryl, Numel, haven't found a great use for Numel, or which would be Camerupt throughout the later game. I've never really put time into using him throughout the campaign, so don't have a lot of opinion on what to do with that one. And Talo, they keep giving me a variety of different trainers now, as you can see, so you can't use the same lead for everything. I would say I do want to catch a Pokemon that's here in that grass before I move on. Preferably a Meryl. Or a Win. Alright, no Whirlwind. But let's see. Alright. So we got a new mail. Looks like got some hikers up here. So we'll keep the dots in. And that should be easy experience. Now I'm wondering, I might be passing the cap soon for his level, so then I'll back up off of the shifter. Okay. Rock slide. That's pretty cool. Let's see. All right, I gotta probably gonna use grappler here. No. Yeah, I just want to be prepared for that. I don't think I could use strength yet. Just teach it to somebody. But I don't believe I can use it outside of battle yet. I think I'm just gonna put him HM slave for now. Yeah. So it looks like a flying. Either way, we'll just roll with whatever we got here. It's not even a double battle. Take the rock throw. Okay. That's interesting. Right, easy cleanup there. And then electric here. Oh, it's fire. Yeah. A lot more of them are turning out to be fire. And I think they're gonna have something else. Slugma. Okay, and we're about to have the opportunity to heal in just a moment. Magnitude 10. Wow. What are the odds? And then you got a Wilmer forcing me to switch. Bullet Seed. Yep, there's a Makahita. A lot of HP on the Makahitas. but level's too low. There's tons of trainers talking about they want a rematch. Alright. Yeah, that's the secret power for the hideouts. I'm trying to remember what other properties does secret power have. How much damage? 70, and it's a normal attack. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, let's see. Attack with effects that vary by location. Alright, let me see. Swallow is normal and flying, so secret power would be good for him. But, I mean, his special attack's low. So, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we're all rested up. And okay, she gave me a raspberry. I wish I remember what the berries look like. Raspberries look like that. And what do they do? They're Pokeblock ingredients, so that really doesn't mean much to me. Rock. Oh, right. Swallow comes in. Paralysis. Yeah, we want to leave that paralysis there. Without everybody giving me their number. Not coming back to fight you guys. Spinda. I feel like I do need to re-up on Pokeballs. I feel like I've been catching some things without reading up in a while. Got 10 Pokeballs left. I've never turned a Spinda into anything in the game. You don't really get a lot of time to develop most of these Pokemon until in-game. Makahita is evolving. Once Makahita evolves, you can take the experience share off. Hariyama can definitely do its own fighting from here. So now Hariyama is a full available team member, if you want to put it that way. They're a full available team member to switch in for good fighting type matchups when needed. It's kind of hard to tell what we're going to do here in this matchup. Yeah, we might want to get that grappler up out of here. And then put the... There you go. That side beam don't do nothing. Bullet seed. He didn't die with that. Super effective. Okay. You're gonna just combo into the next battle. Okay, wrong. Oh, we got you. We got you. Thank you very much. Level 7. Too easy.
Yeah, so you can see we've got so much good momentum so far with the game that we basically can't lose from here. Spindas, which you could let the Hariyamas fight right here if you want. But we got to get through these trainers first, and I might test him out against the Spindas and see how he does. What type of experience he might get. The real kicker is getting the EP points. Magnitude. Focus energy. That's a big magnitude. Max Ether. Something that would be useful come Pokemon League. Ninja. Who they have? Coughing. I hate Coughings. There's nothing that's like a really good matchup against a Coughing. They're so annoying to play against. Don't poison me. Okay. Roll out. No. Yeah, we'll get rid of Mud Sport. Rollout can. You definitely can snowball with rollout. Especially if you rock polish rollout. Yeah, you can get out of hand. But I don't have rock polish. Not right now, I don't. There's a lot of battles right here. I don't remember so many battles being right here. And we still got a ton more to go before we get to that next gym. So they're being very plentiful with your experience here. We'll let the Hariyama entertain us for a second. Show what you could do, Hariyama. Gets a Spinda. Yeah, 182 experience too. Yeah, it looks like it was way too easy. Ooh, Skarmory. I did some damage to that. Definitely want to level up a Skarmory if we get a chance. Even though right now I don't see a big need for Steel. We already used Flying. Could be a good late game. Don't use up all my Pokeballs. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Just any status effect that I can do that will shut you up. No, I don't really have status. Come on. It's the last one. Yeah, I'll come back and get you later then. Battle throw can't miss. Alright, that's unfortunate. I never really run into the Skarmory right there too. So it was just trolling me for sure. Trolling me. I was about to say, where's my potions? Here we go. Another double. Oops. I got
tons of doubles in this game. And Skarmory. Lombre. There we go. Octara. Swallow. Great ball. Super potion. We're probably gonna start using these soon. I would love to go back and get this Skarmory, but Hariyama can learn Metrodome. Grappler can learn Metrodome. Trying to think, is there a reason? Okay. Can't think of a reason I need Metronome on those two. Or why it may be useful to just throw a random move out there. Okay, for heart scales. Okay, so we got Dig. That's in case we don't have a ground Pokemon by this time. Then you can teach something else how to dig. Which we don't need it. We've got our ground Pokemon, obviously. We just got through Wattson. I don't know how they would think that you don't have it. No. The design of the game probably would have ran a little bit better if they did put the fire before the electric. It didn't give you the dig and all that stuff before it. Because chances are you would naturally progress towards the way that you need as far as having Pokemon that are ready for the next challenge. We're gonna do this. Fake out. Okay. Trying to think, I could raise another Pokemon right now. Take the Zigzagoon out. I'm trying to think who else could we need. We're gonna go back and look at our box here. I guess we could just put our experience into the starter a little bit more. Even though we started making him an HM slave, still got room for a fire attack. I guess, I don't know, let's look in the box and see. If we had to develop another Pokemon, who would it be? Like, who has potential here? Who has potential? This is Slack Off has potential. Let's see, slack off or spend prevents confusion. Moves only every 2 turns, which is definitely a risk. Oh wait, Spinda doesn't evolve. I just thought about that. Which is interesting. Spinda does not evolve. It's just a Pokemon that's gonna suck. Okay, so definitely not Spinda. Slack off. I mean, you just got good stats. Like when you evolve, obviously. You got slack off, Vigoroth. Which Vigoroth has decent stats. Even as far as bulk. And then slacking. Amazing stats. But you're gonna have that moving every other turn. I don't know. Slack off could be a cool niche pick. Trying to think of what does it learn that would be even decent. It might not be worth it. We may need to go back to daycare and just focus on... I could focus on the Gyarados, to be honest. Yeah. Trying to think of anything else that would be more important right now. I can't think of anything. But I feel like I'm over leveled here with these. And I don't see anything that sticks out to me into the box like I need to invest. Nothing that I inherently see that looks like I need to invest in. Abra is unfortunate because I can get Kadabra. Kadabra could be good, but it's only good for what it's good for. Alright, so we got... We'll just keep over experience. I mean, I guess I could just dump more into the Hariyama for now. That's gonna be my best bet because I know for sure I'm gonna be using and needing the Hariyama. But I'm actually so ahead of the game right now because of over efficientized, got over efficient and everything. So we'll give him the spirit share again. Try to spread this out between the team a little bit better because now we're at level 30 and I don't see a need that we need to be any higher, like pushing level 35 or nothing. Okay. Five. Some more battles. Tons of battles here. We got a Lombre. There's 2 Pokemon that we need Leaf Stones for because I think Shiftry's gonna need the... I mean, Nuzleaf's gonna need that stone too. Leaf Stone, I believe. Yeah. And Nuzleaf's stats are not that great. But let's see, Engine 3.
And learn Razor Land. Shift tree. Let's see. And shift tree. When I look at it, shift tree doesn't really have great stats either, unfortunately. Doesn't really learn any level up moves. Yeah, it doesn't really learn level up moves. It's just moves that could be taught by TM. So that's very interesting. Doesn't learn level up moves, so then that means technically the last available level up move for Nuzleaf is going to be level 49. It just gives them extra sensory, great psychic attack. So yeah, don't even know how useful it's going to be later in the game. Probably not that useful based on what I'm seeing here, but we'll continue with what the game gave us here. Swablu. I think that would be helpful. Swablu into Altaria. I forget how you evolve it. I think you need to think like level 40 though. Like what level does it evolve? Level 35. Altaria, I think is going to be our next thing we invest in. So we're gonna go ahead and catch one of those. That's where we're gonna invest next because we are gonna need the dragon type. You're gonna need a dragon type. Alright, so we're gonna go magnitude, wing attack. Yeah, because we're gonna need a Swablu for sure, which got decent stats. And yeah, we'll have Dragon Breath on the Swablu, so yeah, this could be good. And it doesn't get any ice. I think it definitely can learn something ice, like an ice beam, and we're gonna need that later in the game. It's gonna make the game much easier if we can get it built up. So I think that's what that's setting us up for. So let's get the Swablu ready. We'll switch this here. See if we can catch one Altaria. Okay, quick attack. Don't. There we go. And drop that great ball. Alright, so yeah, the Swablu will be the next thing. Because we need a dragon type. Something that can throw some ice around. For later in the game, that will be the 6th gem. I believe the 6th gem. We'll need that. Alright. Oh, you got an X attack. Thank you for that X attack. What you got, Numel? Raspberry. Appreciate it. Alright, so now we got the Altaria. He's gonna get the experience share. Or she. It's a girl. No, that's a he. Okay. What? Not the energy powder. Experience share. Yep. And we're gonna go ahead and put the macho brace on Hariyama while we're here thinking about it. Alright, cool. anyway. And let's see, what ability do you have? Heals upon switching out. That's crazy. That's gonna be good. So that will be a great starter for most battles. Because you can just get out the battle and then heal back up. So you can make it more tanky. It'll have something that it can just throw out there to survive. I mean, do some damage, but mostly tanking survival seems like it'll be strong points. Have an ice and the dragon move, and then the rest status survival. Oh, that was a wild. Okay. Here, man, if only I could trade this Graveler, I'd be unstoppable. Have a golem. Okay, I can't do what I want to do. Alright, fire breather. Is that what he is? Kindler. I knew it was something similar. Go. Alright. Okay, another double. Double trouble. Team Rocket. Lombre. Oh no, I did not want to use double team, but I think it's gonna work out. Yeah, critical hit also. Yeah, I think Swap Blue takes a lot of experience too to level up. I can't remember. All right. All right.
Swear I won't forget this. Why do I regret this? In my mind, reckless. Thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up on
The hiker.
Anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed.
Dang, this game's so easy. I done messed up and made it too easy for myself.
Filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion. Rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking. Reopen. The scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move
Too
on
bad.
till I let
Definitely, I don't know. You could make a go back, curl back.
Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
But we ain't worried about it. Building a Crobat, Zubat thing. Alright. And we see Team Magma, Team Aqua. They tricked them. Alright, we got a Moonstone. I don't really have anything that I've been used that for yet. Soul Rock. Oh, he levitates. Yeah, I'm gonna fight one of those later. But we should be ready for it.
Need to be strong, every
got a lot of fights, a lot of fights. These are really supposed to help you prepare for Norman too, because you don't get many more trainer fights before you go between Fire Gym to Norman. So that's what makes it hard, is you don't know that beforehand. That this experience is supposed to be getting you ready for 4th gym, which is Joke, and then Norman, which isn't. But you can make Norman easy, and we're gonna do it because you can see we're already ahead of the game. All right, we can go back through the cave again, and then go back up to the mountain. He's gonna give me something, but it's not gonna be that crazy good. Yeah, repeat ball. And then the people are sitting around here.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat.
Alright, heal up, and then we should be able to climb the mountain towards where we come down and do our fight against the boss. But at least we get to come back here and check daycare one more time. Magikarp has grown by 7. Do I want to take my Pokemon back? Let me check something, Swablu. I'll be right back. Let me check my Magikarp. Magikarp level 16. So not ready quite yet. Just at least needed to be 18 or 19. Honestly, it might be too late for the Gyarados at this point. Let's see, when does Aeron start to evolve? I think 25-ish is when he gets that first evolution. Wow, it's actually level 32. And he grows very slow. But once he does level 32, he starts to become more usable, but still kind of late in the game that he's becoming useful. The best thing he's going to have is that Iron Tail. Has a little bit lower accuracy though. It's okay. It's not bad. So we'll leave those for now. Alright, now we're gonna go back up this lift here. Yeah, because Magma's gone. Alright. And we left our Pokemon. We left them in the box. It's okay. We'll pick them up before we go into the gym battle, but we're about to miss some XP battles right here. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Oh man. I'll try to put Hariyama up here because we need to get Hariyama ready. Let's see what we got going on here though. And I think a grappler can roll out against the boss, but I think the boss, I mean, I think the gym leader's even going to have rollout, to be honest. I forget what they're going to have. But I think it'll be something on their side that can roll out as well. Yeah, can't lose with that magnitude. Too consistent.
I don't know why they try to make rock Pokemon suck and make their moves have low accuracy. I don't know what's the reason of that. I guess it's because you're throwing it and you could miss things that you throw. I don't know. Oh, I didn't remember that I fought the Team Magma boss before the gym. Should be fairly easy to deal with. He's strong though. Critical hit. Hariyama will actually work here. Yep. Well, you're flying type, so Swallow's confused. Snap out of confusion. Yeah, you see where that damage falls off. When you fight something a little bit bulky, the bird can't really do damage against them. Alright. Took out Team Magma. Alright. That's a meteorite. Okay. So we came up here, removed that. I think my bag is full. This always happens around this part of the game. I guess we could use the revive we had. Yeah. Revive. Use up some super potions. Anyway. Oh, we gotta have our bike, right? Level 21 new mills here. Swablu. I'm hating that I'm missing the experience on the Swablu right now. Just rushing through my gameplay so much. Alright, we got another double here. Swallow back in.
Yeah, easy fights. I mean, that Magma guy, he was the most work that we had to do in a long time. I don't care about these new metals. That was a misclick. Definitely a misclick. J-Lo. Oops. Yeah, double team doesn't work against that. Alright, now we get an egg also. Let's do that.
Alright, we got the egg. I think we can keep it around for just a little bit while we're in the town, because we're gonna need our HM slave again soon. But while we're here, we can rack up some steps. Herb shops, okay. You said my wife's warming an egg in the hot springs. Is that a real thing though? I was trying to check and see, does it actually do anything if I use the hot springs? But I don't think it is. Interesting. So it turns into a why not. And I don't think that's going to be helpful for anything. It may be. There may be some like niche thing that they're setting up in the game. I haven't found out. Because this turns into a Wobbuffet. Level 15. And then, let's see. When this turns into a Wobbuffet, what are you really going to do with this? Let's think. I don't know. I think it's just a niche Pokemon. There's not a lot. I mean, there's nothing very specific you're going to do with it, but we'll go ahead and try to let it hatch while we're here. Pokemart. Well, I don't really need any more items because the people are already saying that. Kind of full there. Alright. How's it going? Alright, so yeah, it's exactly what I thought. Of course, it's fire type. And we should be fine. We should be totally fine in this gym. There's really nothing to prepare for. They give you chances to get water Pokemon. You already have your ground Pokemon. Yeah. I think one of their Pokemon does no rollout though. Okay, so that took us nowhere.
easy fights here. Oh, that was potentially a double battle there where I could just earthquake or magnitude both of those and take them out. Okay. A forced double battle here. Let's see, Kecleon. And then you can swap it out for a Swablu, but not gonna do that. That'll be dangerous. Won't get the experience share if he gets KO'd. Okay, he became a ground type. Okay. Yeah, you get smashed with that. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. That was a miss. Okay, I ended up somewhere different that time. Magnitude 9. You know that was going to take him out. Okay, so we have two more. We got another option. And that one wasn't the one. All right. Try this again. Where do we go? We went here and there. We did not go here. What are we doing? Okay, go back here, 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 here. Is that what I did last time? I think that's what I did last time already. Yeah, they've got all these. Well, I thought I just fought you. Guess I didn't step that close to it before. All right, here, here, and then we went through the middle. Let's go to the right. So neither one of those are right. That's basically what that is. But I don't know. That's close to what I remember thinking, that something in that area is right, but I could be wrong. It's got to be there. No. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, it's definitely not that one. Okay, what? I thought I went here. Yeah, I went here. No, that doesn't do it though. And these are the closest things I could think of. Am I doing something wrong? I went here? Yeah, I knew that wasn't nothing. Go back through here. Why am I stepping in it the wrong way? Okay, so I'm missing something. It's here. And then here. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll let our grappler do the thing. Getting tired, so we need to hurry up and get to our Norman battle, which will come up right after this anyway.
There we go. Super effective. Level 33. Slug them out. Run straight through them. So, like, this is the broken thing about it. If you have Swampert or the Grappler, you're just these two gems. Not really a challenge. This is why you don't hear anyone talk about Flannery, because it was just a part of the game. You do what you need to do, and you just keep on moving. Okay, you did your thing with that. All right, let's get a Hariyama ready. Vital throw, the potion. And torque oil. Strong. Let's get the swallow away. Yeah, paralysis. It's okay. Man, torque oil strong. Tanky and has some damage. Up to level 50. All right. TM50 that contains overheat. All right, cool. So we got that. Then Maze Sama Go-Go Goggles. That helps me go through the desert. I forgot all about that part. But yeah, you got the little desert area. And now we can use strength outside of the battle. So we gotta go get our HM slave. Put this egg back for right now. But you know what I might go do? I might just go ahead and the bag is full. This always happens as soon as I get to this part. Everstone. Let's toss it. You know, so I may come back to here later. The part that requires the go-go goggles. It's not super important that I show you that right now. I think the most important thing is I'm gonna go ahead and get to Norman and just go ahead and show you Norman, because the rest of that stuff is not mandatory to do in any order, but I do want to get to the point of the video and show you Norman here. Machop. I mean, do you really want me to be available to take out Machops? Toxic, one of the best. What's the experience like? 94. Coughing, get out of here. Firestone. Use the repel. You got an escape rope. Nope, hold up. Get out. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and face Norman. We're definitely well ready. I've showed you everything you need to do to prepare for Norman as well. And most of it was just drop experience, share on Makihita, teach it, bulk up. That's literally it. You get that Makihita to a Hariyama, and you should be good. Give it a Macho Brace, and it should be enough. I mean, you would like it to be probably like more like level 28 going into the gym battle, but we are going to we're gonna level up just a little bit fighting our way through the gym. You could try to fight all the trainers in the gym. Since there's multiple paths you could take, you may have to go in and out of the gym in order to do it. If you want to get your Pokemon to level 29, I think that's a sweet spot for Hariyama to just have enough attack and defensive stats to handle the normal type Pokemons with less RNG. So we're gonna get back there eventually. I don't like how they got it set up where you're backtracking, but alright. Alright, so we got the Norman. It's gonna have multiple paths. I can't remember the optimal path that I choose. The accuracy room. Let's try this one. But there's like a good optimal area. Oh yeah, the accuracy room won't matter because it's just saying that's a Delcatty defense room. So this one has high defense. What is this? A Wigglytuff. I don't really care about your defense. You see there? You can take out a Wigglytuff just like that. One hit KO or OKO Vigoroth. Yeah, the Vigoroth's a big deal. Yeah, that Vigoroth's a big deal. Alright, so you get to Norman. Like I said, you could go back. You could exit the gym. Do a few more battles. Hariyama's got a lot of HP, that's good. Heat and cold protection. Goes upon switching out. Alright, so we got the Mantra Brace. First thing, we could try to do this slightly different just because of the moveset I chose to go with this time. We may be able to get away with it, but let's focus energy. Oh, maybe we're not. I forgot about the Spinda. But either way, you will have to heal up after you bulk up. Bulk up again. So the Spinda demolishes your Hariyama. Forget about that. And Hariyama's confused, of course. Alright. Well, we can go ahead and Vital Throw. Okay, they set me up for failure here. I forgot about that. And the counters your Vigoroth. I mean, your Hariyama very hard. So, it's hard to set up, but you need to set up with the Hariyama. You have to. There you go, because you're going to get your critical hits. So yeah, you're definitely going to need some potions. And should be able to wipe everybody with Safeguard. Slacking, Facade, Let Up Throw. Oh no, there's no more. So I don't even know if this is gonna work because I'm gonna get hit next turn. So you do need to teach them 2 fighting moves, basically. Vital Throw. But either way, get the job done. Level 27. The spinda, actually the most dangerous thing because you're trying to set up while the spinda's, you know, not a good matchup for you. But either way, you make it work. And so yeah, that's it. That's how you get through Norman. That's how you get through Wattson. Both of those battles are made very easy if you somehow knew to set up with some of those things that they give you early on in the game to help you out with later gems. But let me know if you want to see me play the rest of the game or do this for maybe another game like Pokemon Gold and Silver or something else. I love all the Pokemon games so far, and I'll run through any of them over again. Thanks for watching.